様があの時母を殺した。
What's up everyone, and I'm back like 2 months later, or was it even longer? I don't know. I had some issues in my personal life I had to sort out. No motivation to play Tekken, but I'm almost there now. I play quite a bit now. Pretty much daily. So, unless you've been living under a rock, of course the trailer for Tekken 7 was released. Like a CG story teaser trailer. No gameplay, unfortunately. I'd love to see some gameplay, as would you, I'm guessing. So I thought I could give you guys my thoughts on the trailer. It has probably been debated to death. I won't have anything new to say. I'm just guessing, but some of you have written to me and want to hear my thoughts, so I'm just going to blurt it out. If you guys remember, I uploaded a Tekken 7 wishlist like a year ago, I think it was. I don't know if it was that long, but who gives a shit? The point I stressed the most there was that I'd love to see Tekken take itself seriously again, the story. In particular, the story in Tekken 4 I thought was very inspiring, very dark and gritty, you know, and those dialogue-heavy endings, you know, that were really long instead of being visually striking, you know, and visually complex. Like, usually the Tekken endings are like CG awesomeness for 10 seconds, like a punch or something cool, you know. A climactic ending, whereas in Tekken 4 they took down the visuals, used a much more primitive rendering technique, but so instead they could do longer endings with a lot of dialogue and stuff that progressed the story, and that really worked well. I don't know why they dropped that. So I was really happy to see now in the Tekken 7 trailer in the story sequence that they went back pretty much to that, you know, lots of dialogue and some emotion. So anyway, they introduce Kazuya's mother, Kazumi. She's sitting in Homaru, she's having a monologue. She talks a lot about how Heihachi is very powerful and dangerous, and from behind her, at the entrance of Homaru, this silhouette, this huge hulking figure, walks in, and I'm just guessing this is Jinpachi, because she talks to this person. This person doesn't say anything, but she talks to him and says that Heihachi has to be stopped. And I'm guessing this is where they tell us how Jinpachi eventually got locked up at the bottom of Homaru. Heihachi kills Kazumi, she confronts him, and then Jinpachi confronts Heihachi and tries to put an end to his rage, but so then he too is put away by Heihachi. So I wasn't a huge fan of her monologue. It was a tad underwhelming, I think. It is for sure better than what we've been given, you know, in Tekken 5, 6, TTT2, but it could have been better. It felt a bit banal. I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly, but banal, simplistic. But I thought I read that it was directed and maybe even written by a guy who does animes. So yeah, that's that. But I do really like, in particular, 2 sequences. Of course, the awesome volcano fighting sequence, confrontation between Heihachi and Kazuya. Where Kazuya says, "You killed my mother." Of course, I watched the Japanese version, not the lame English one. But Kazuya, as always, you know, really awesome voice, you know, and a really cool character. And he's here to avenge his mother. So once again, they've taken him from this two-dimensional, I just want to kill everyone, I'm so fucking evil. And they're taking him back to this three-dimensional character, you know, where he has his evil devil side, and he has the side that sympathizes a lot with his mother and Jun. Well done, Namco. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and as well with Heihachi, you know, they introduce him in this trailer as, of course, the main villain of the Tekken series and the threat that has to be stopped. And these good people who want to stop him, Kazumi, Jinpachi, and Kazuya in some regard, in some sense. But they also managed to make Heihachi a three-dimensional character. In the last, very touching sequence where Kazumi says, I love Heihachi and he loves me, and you have this man tear going down Heihachi's chin, and it's really well done, and that was quite tasteful. So yeah, there is some really good stuff in this trailer. I just wanted Kazumi's monologue to be a tad more subtle, you know, not this all, oh, it's the end of the world, Heihachi is a fucking demon, I have to stop him, Kazuya has my powers. I'm just hoping they're not ruining Kazuya's origin story, that they still keep the pact with the devil. I don't want Kazumi to be the origin of the devil gene. That would be really lame. So I'm hoping the power she's referring to is some good-natured power, Jun Kazama style, that she has in her, that goes down to Kazuya, and then he makes a pact with the devil and unites, as Jin does, these two sources. So I'm really hoping we don't get a Devil Kazumi. That would be completely retarded in my opinion. But so that's pretty much what I can say so far regarding Tekken 7, or at least this trailer. It's going in the right direction. More story, more emotion. I love it. Just hoping the gameplay as well will be cool. And I'm one of those who want to see Namco. I know most of you don't want to see this, but lower the skill level of the game so we get new players. The Tekken franchise is kind of dying. We need fresh blood, and the game is just too fucking hard. They have to make it easier, and we can't go any further with a cast of 50 characters. We have to get down to like 20 characters again, a la Tekken 3, Tekken 4. That works better, in my opinion. So, oh yeah, they of course said that it's the final battle, it's the conclusion of the Mishima Saga at least. We don't know if it's the last Tekken game, but it's the last game where the story focuses on the Mishimas. And being pretty much the biggest Mishima fan in the world, I'm quite disheartened by this. But Tekken has been good. What the series has been out there since like '94. That's 20 years. That's a heck of a long time. So it was going to end at some point, and why not end it with a really, really fucking good game? I'm just, I'm just hoping they actually get their shit together and end the Mishima's arc, you know, with something worth remembering. But those are my thoughts on the Tekken 7 trailer. So I hope you're all doing good, guys, and that you haven't like cried during my absence. Like, where's the main man? You know, I want to hear sheep, you know, and me screaming, what do I usually scream? Fucking fag and stuff like that, you know, really classy stuff. But I'm probably going to stream today. I won't start streaming daily until, yeah, I have some more stuff to sort out before I go back to that schedule. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Tekken 7. So, cheers, guys.